reference photography or technologies of representation, in that they appear somewhat blurry or out of focus. So that's these are the only oil on canvas in the show, incidentally.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
The lighter colors and very nice actually.
I guess it's just that little edge of the darker color.
Yeah. Sfumato, the Italians called it the blending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so oil paint, you know, it stays wet longer, so you can do that mixing and that blurring. And I developed some tools that allow me to apply the paint with brushes. Yeah, the brush jig, so I can get the straight line without having to mask anything, and get the blend and the blur between the different bands of color.
I feel very calm when I look at them.
Very calm, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it might be something to do with the white. Like I start with a white ground, so all the color goes into a white and is sort of softened by that white, and I think it gives it a consistent kind of glow or a softness. Yeah.
Very relaxing. I've actually never felt that from looking at something like this. Cool.
Yeah, much different effect than a hard edge, that's for sure. Yeah.
And it's also the softer colors, I guess.
Yeah, and I think there's some reference to landscape. There's, you know, sky blues or you know, cloudier skies.
Sunset pink.
Yeah. But loose associations as far as places and times, and maybe a cross section of urban and rural color references. Yeah. Maybe stone or concrete. You decide. Well,
so we've got Mr. Art Bottom on the bass.
Oh, if you're recording, I'm going to play you a little more carefully.
That sounded good. That sounded really good, actually. Who are you playing with tonight?
Jerome Martin.
Jerome Martin.
Okay.
Cool. Little jazz for the night.
Just afraid this little room we're going to have to watch we don't blast.
Oh, rock it. Just rock it.
There we are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But there's a big double bass in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the
Okay. Yeah.
How's that sounding out there?
It's great. It's really good.
It's
Yeah.
sounding like acoustic bass?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not like an electric guitar or something?
Oh, you've got an amp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it sounds perfect.
Pretty acoustic, yeah.
But yeah, no, I forget double pitch and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was all that like boom, there's like things are rattling in the kitchen. It is seriously bassy. Sounds awesome. But yeah, no, these are awesome. For sure. If it's really reminds me of birch trees in the forest.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Stand-up trees.
Yeah.
Was that what you were thinking, or?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was thinking verticality, but the kind of the organic elements emphasize the tree, which is there. Yeah.
Maybe even bamboo.
Yeah. But this that's something that occurs when you start from the top and go to the bottom with a roller, or the edge of a roller in this case. Just the indent from the edge carries through in a regular fashion. Yeah.
Right.
So that just occurs.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you could try to avoid that by not starting at the edge. if you wanted.
Right here, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit below so that it's not broken up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then these have been sanded in between strokes, like layers of strokes. So like in here, you can see the sanded surface.
Gives it a rough
Yeah.
appearance.
Yeah, and it's kind of a way to blend and reduce everything to a simpler state. Because for me anyway, I can feel the intention of this paint, and to sand that out kind of relaxes the
What is?
the intention or the tension of something as deliberate as a paint stroke.
Gotcha.
So kind of obliterate it and blend it, but still there remains like trace evidence of the activity. So it's just it's a way to de-emphasize the hand or the presence of the artist, but still be involved in creating something.
Interesting.
Hmm. But I never. Well, actually, this one over here, I left the most sanded surface of any of them, and this entire band here has all been sanded, so you can see maybe the difference. Yeah, fainter and fuzzier and kind of different, more deliberate texture.
Those lines are quite strong.
Yeah, and those would be the fresh
Unsanded.
strokes. Yeah, unsanded, unfettered, or whatever you want to say. Yeah.
Interesting. What are you thinking when you're doing this?
Thinking more like technical stuff. Like, am I at the edge or am I just below it? Try not to think too much. Like, you decide on your materials and your dimensions and your palette. A lot of these things I decide on beforehand, and then making it or doing it is just about playing and having fun and experiencing, the making of it, but without, I don't coach myself, or I try not to distance myself too much from the making of it. But a lot of like the thinking gets done beforehand in terms of all the different parameters involved, and then once that's been established, it's just a matter of getting into this, the number of surfaces, usually 2 at least, maybe 4 at a time, or however many space allows, and just touching them on, sort of intermittently. I like to work in a group. It's more productive, and it allows for more experiment, more play, variation, and I think for me, most significantly, working in a group, the no one canvas is overly precious.
Right.
It's a bit tense to have to accomplish something like
On one thing.
in one thing. Yeah, it's an unnecessary pressure. I decided.
Okay.
So
So there were 100 you were working on.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
96 of them you're like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, when I started, I had six of these, but 2 of them got.
stomped on by accident.
Yeah, basically, I damaged them before I got too far, so I just sort of set them aside.
Paint them all black.
Yeah.
For Jason's least stressful project, he's working on 1,000
Yeah, that's
canvases.
right.
Funny how that works. Yeah.
He's renting the Coliseum for 6 months. Or 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to show this one.
You almost need like an electronic kind of rotation device that you could have, 20 pieces all there, and you just hit a button and it's like, you can have them all.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you need 12 square feet in your room, but you
yeah.
have 100 places you can work at.
That'd be fun. Stand up.
The auto artist thing.
Yeah.
So I think there's one more piece we haven't, which is similar to that other one we first saw.
This pair has been sort of separated for whatever reasons.
I think this is like D&E stain.
That's your.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's neat.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
I remember you sort of responded to it, so I figured. Oh, yeah. And that one's been spoken for, so they can't be a pair.
Yeah,
You see, that's cool.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah, that's.
Well, they're kind of, this is a little bit more urban, but it's the same, you know, just playing with the rollers and stuff like that.
So how did your time in Banff affect your art?
Well, it didn't really change anything. It was a pretty intense 7 weeks. I gotta say, it was very, very difficult at times. Just I had a lot of technical challenges that I didn't really overcome there, but have solved themselves since returning home. Yeah, and it was also it was like a social experience as well. There was a community.
Sure.
I was part of a residence, like a group of visual artists. So we had seminars and meetings and a lot of scheduled stuff that was great, but that made the studio time all the more sort of rare. You know? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was good though. I had a great time. Met a lot of people. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Networking.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be done.
But also, I'd imagine part of it is just knowing that you're being recognized.
Yeah. What more could you ask for, really? Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
Camrose boy made it big.
Yeah. Made it to Banff. Sweet.
Off to go skiing.
Nope. Did a little hiking. That was about it.
Well, awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you very much for the tour.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us today.
Yep. And we'll go to the other room just to show how do we get back now?
This way is
Right.
most direct.
We'll head to where the voices are. Well, here we go. Some of the organizers. Just Mom and Dad wanted to Skype in, but we don't have the wireless.
Okay, but
So,
so you're sending
I'm
this?
I'm gonna-
Margaret and Larry.
Yeah, we miss you so
Yeah.
much. You have to come back soon.
So where are they at the moment?
They're in Montevideo, Uruguay, actually.
Oh, well, bless their hearts.
Well, we miss you.
Margaret
You
and
know
Mary,
these
hi.
two.
Hi.
Happy travels.
Well, and now your dear son is going to go and participate in the morning activity.
Yeah.
The official
All
one.
right. Yes.
Hey.
We had the unofficial tour just now.
Yeah, that's good, Rajan. And could you email that to me too? I'd love to see your
Sure.
official, your unofficial.
Sure. I think I'll ask Jason, but I think I'm gonna upload it to YouTube.